All right, people, we are on a special spot on the Southern Fox River. Let me show you guys. We have this kind of like pipe drainage into the Fox right now. It's quite a bit deeper here than other areas in the Fox. We're gonna throw some corn, throw some worms, and see what we can get in this Fox. I had to walk all the way from the bridge over there, and it's a lot of tall grass, so I hope I didn't get too many ticks. I'm well clothed, and hopefully they're just not out right now. But 60 degrees today, water is decently warm, so we're just gonna throw stuff out here, and hopefully we can get something good. Got a nice bit of worm on here. Toss right into the flood. It is pretty deep there, so there should be some fish in the current. We'll see how it goes. I heard there was some carp down here, maybe a bowfin or two, maybe even some bass. I think the water here is probably slightly warmer than the water around, but not by much, so we'll see what we can get. All right, we're gonna fling the giant golden spoon around and see if there's any pike over here. The upper Fox should be pretty decent for bass, pike, and other predatory fish. It's not super deep here though. Like, it actually might be the deepest, like right off this tunnel. I've seen people catch bass and pike around here before. I just don't know if they'd be here now. Seems like most people come here in the summer, like most places here. Yeah, I think it's actually the deepest, like near this tunnel. So I'm just gonna try to crawl around here with my golden spoon and see if I can pick up anything. Other times when there's spillways like this, it's excellent places for like big fish of death, but I don't see it yet so far here. Definitely got one on the corn here, and since it's corn, I'm almost sure it's a carpio. I don't know if it got off or not. Nope, it's there. Is it? It's there. I'm gonna walk over to this area because I should have brought the net with me on second thought, but I want to see what it is. It's most likely a carp. Now it's in that current thing. Gotta tighten up the drag a little bit. By the way it's fighting, it's a carp and it's not super big. It's swimming very, very quickly. Yes. Awesome. I'm afraid I wouldn't get anything at all, but this is a pretty good carp fight. Always looking for areas where I can get fish in the winter. This one's furious. I think I saw it. I think it was that's definitely a carp. Yep. So they're not really right in the current. They're like on the sides. Carp do like shallower water usually. But it is fighting pretty fiercely because, once again, it is a common carp. And they do fight pretty hard. It's going to take a while for me to get this guy in. And like I said, I will need the net. So, alright, let's go back up and grab the net. Yeah, my way of landing fish may not be the most conducive way of actually landing fish. But didn't take too long to get a bite. So there's probably more than one over there. So yeah, now that I have the big net that hopefully won't go in the water, and this carp is on pretty good. Let's bring him in. Should be getting a little tired just now. Just a little tired. There's carp here. I hope that there are other fish here as well. Dang, these guys just don't tire out, do they? Need them to swim around that. These guys do not tire out. It's probably 6 or 7 pounds by the looks of it. No, it's close to 10. Probably like 6 or 7 pounds, I would say, but not bad. Not a bad fish at all. I don't think there's catfish up this far on the Southern Fox. But yeah, common carp, man. You know, I thought they'd be more tame in shallow water, but no. This guy wants to fight. He does not want to come in. I thought they'd be a little tamer around this area at this time of the year. That's a good 10, 12 pounds. It's a good fish. Good fish. Oh, that's a fat one too. That guy's been eating very, very well. That guy's been eating very well. It's not very long, but it's fat. 11-pound common carp. Pretty big for this river, or at least like this part of the river, but 11 pounds, not too bad. It's basically, carp are basically just big goldfish, and they're quite slippery. So, yeah, gonna just let this guy go now. Fox River carp. Not bad at all. I just lob it in there. It's a carp, it'll do fine. And of course, you can see it just swim off right there. Fox River carp. All right, gonna sling this back out there and maybe I'll catch more carp. I don't mind catching a couple of carp, considering I haven't really been catching anything at all these days for the last couple of weeks. Weather's been on and off, and it's just been kind of difficult, you know, in that kind of weather. So, glad to catch a carp. It's muddy bottom, which means it's excellent for carpios. We have a mighty pull on the worm over here. Pulling over the right way, at least. Could just be another carp. Feels decently heavy, so that means most likely not a bass. Basses don't really feel heavy. Because, yeah, in Wisconsin, yeah, that's definitely a heavy fish. It is the worm, so it could technically be anything. But my guess is it's a carp, because that might be all that's over here right now. Yep, I see it, it's a carp. Carpio? 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 Yep, another carp. Smaller one though, smaller carp. All right, worms and corn both work here. Angry fish in the water. Hoping there's some death fish here as well. But I'm really wishing I had some minnows. Because if I don't have minnows, then, you know, like, might be a little bit of an issue if I don't have minnows. But yeah. All right, need to get the net. I was hoping that'd be like a small bass or something that bit that, but nope, just another carp. I'm okay with spending a day carp fishing though, because there's a lot of them here, it looks like. All right, come on, hurry up, fish. This one's smaller, so it doesn't have as much fight power. Got it. Netted and in. Another common carp. This one isn't as tired because it didn't fight as long, so it's flopping around like crazy, and it's very, very hard for me to grab hold of. But we're gonna toss it back in the river again. See ya. Another common. All right, folks. Back to flinging the little golden jig thing. It's not that deep here. I can see the golden jig come up. If there's any pike here, they will bite this. I might switch to a fishy lure in a while just to see if I can get any bass. But right now, seems like nothing here but carp. Which is not that surprising because it is very cold now. Water is probably pretty close to 50 degrees today, which means a lot of the fish are probably in for hibernation, but carp and suckers bite in much colder water than other fish. So, all right, let's keep going and see what we can get. I have to say, it's been a little disappointing. Since those 2 carp bites, I've not gotten anything else. And that's actually a pretty big area on the river. So I've not gotten any pike or bass bites on any of my lures. And on the Fox, on the upper Fox, I'd expect a couple of pike, even at this time of the year. Should be a pretty good prime pike time. However, I do understand that there are very few bait fish in the water. So, oh, I think that, oh my God, that was a pike. That was a pike. That just went after it. So they're here. They're here. Let's see if it'll go after it again. A lot of times they won't bite the same lure bait twice, but maybe they will. I don't know. That was a pike. That was just a pike right there. Folks, we've just established that there is indeed a big fish of death around here. And since we've established that there is indeed a big fish of death around here, we're definitely going to try to catch the big fish of death. I don't know if it'll bite this spoon. If I cast a little bit with this spoon and it doesn't bite it, then I am going to have to change to some of the other Rapalas. But we did see a pike just come up, so we're going to hopefully catch it with this. I think I might have gotten it. Oh, there it runs, there it runs. Definitely got it. Definitely got it. I think there's only one around here. That actually almost seems like I'd foul hooked a carp or something, but I'm pretty sure it's the pike because I saw it come up for this thing a while ago. But it feels really heavy. Is that did I just fell hook? I think I fell. Oh, no, it's a pike. I see it. It's a northern pike. It's not a big one though, but I finally got it. Took it a couple times. I think it choked it too, unfortunately. Yep, there it is. Northern pike. Did I foul hook it? No, it ate it, but I think it's stuck on the side of the mouth. Northern pike. Probably, not really sure how many inches, but probably close to like 25 inches or so. Northern pike. Big fish of death. Northern pike. Roughly 28 inches. Very, very nice catch. Northern pike. All right, let's let this torpedo of a fish go. Slime torpedo. It's a little tricky here because it's not very deep. But I think if I just put it here and nudge it with the net a little bit, it'll probably be okay. Let me nudge it with the net. Wish the water was a little bit deeper here. Then it would be easier. If the water was deeper, it'd be much easier to get this. There you go. There it goes. There it goes. Just a little too shallow there. That was an exciting adventure. I mean, 3 fish would be not too great during the summer, but during the winter, it's a-okay. I will take what I can get in the winter time or in the colder months. And I was really blessed just to get like a pike in this section of the river. I thought there'd be one around the spillway, but it ended up being just slightly downstream. So I hope you enjoyed watching. Like and subscribe. Have a nice day, and I will see you on the next adventure.